gonna catch a 7-pound GC on Lacs Lake. If any of you have watched the Sweet Yeti videos, you know what that song is from, right? Is that the only thing it's from?
That's the only place I can recognize it from.
Spencer's got a couple days off of guiding right now. He and his buddies are hitting up Mille Lacs Lake, and I was lucky enough to get the invite. It took like a super last minute plane ride to come up here. It's a little late in the day, it's 2 o'clock, but the weather is so perfect. We got some nice sun, low wind. If you guys don't know, Mille Lacs is a very big lake. You can't really get out here when it's windy. Basically, the conditions are lining up perfect. The goal for the next 2, maybe 3 days, right?
Maybe 3, yeah.
2, maybe 3 days is to catch a giant trophy 6-pound smallmouth.
The deal is we've had 3 days of really crummy weather, but we needed that weather because the water temperature is like 62 to 63. So they were a little high for this time of year per se. But with the last 3 days, I think last night when I got off the water, we were looking at like 59, 58 degree water. Those are perfect. Like 55 is usually like, in my experience anyways, is like almost peak. So we're looking at like 58, 59 degree water temperatures. We did get a really late start today. But we're looking good. Pressure's sitting good. Weather's shaping up perfectly. Got a phone call coming in here. Must have a 6-pounder on. So stick with us. We're going to catch a 6-pounder.
Spence, you got the first fish? First 5 minutes.
First fish, 3rd cast.
Little small jaw.
Little small bob.
You know what? It's not a walleye.
It's not a walleye. It's like a 2-pound smallmouth. This is what we came for, actually. I heard that 2-pounder bite's on.
Screw the 6-pounders. You want those little babies?
Don't show the folks at home what you're using, though, Chris. I'm just kidding. I'll show you what I'm using.
The secret smallmouth juice?
Secret Ned rig here. Been very good with customers, and it's very good to me. Nice.
Well, guys, a little update for you. We're in a different boat now. Spencer, you want to tell them what the deal is?
So we are in. What's your name again? Oh, my buddy.
Who are you?
Zach. Zach McBride. We're in Zach's boat now.
Thank you, Zach, for housing us.
From Francis, Ontario. We were waiting for Zach this morning for a little bit, so we hopped in with my other buddy for a couple 12 minutes there. And here we are. We are in Zach's bass boat now, trying to catch a smallmouth.
All right, time to fish. I want to do a 6-pounder dance with you.
Sure.
Oh, that's it right there. Yeah, this is a little guy in Mille Lacs. You know what? This is my first smallmouth of the day, so I'll take it. Got this Dinko smallmouth on the Ned rig. It's cold up here in Minnesota. The trees are already pretty much almost full color, but we're not full-blown fall fishing yet. The water's still in the 60s. You got one? No. There we go. That's pretty small. They will get bigger. We're hooked.
Wow, this is a big one. Hey, Chris,
I sense some sarcasm coming up.
Chris, you want to get the net for me?
Yeah, I'll get that net. Here, let me get that net. Net stuck. Net stuck. Wow, is that even a rock? I thought that was a rock bass. Just in case you do get one that's maybe 2 pounds, Zach's hooking it up with the fire net.
Zach's got the net.
He almost landed in the net. You know, your statement about that 4-pounder being below average is not holding much merit after all the fish we've caught.
Skeeter right now, is that okay?
Oh, I got that one. Sorry, Chris Young, we're gonna have to put you on pause. I've only caught one smallie today and it was not big. This one does not feel big if it's a smallmouth. And it's a Walter. It's a good eater. If you guys aren't aware, Mille Lacs, you're not allowed to legally fish for walleye at all right now. On Mille Lacs, you can't fish for walleye, you can't keep walleye, because they're under the impression that the population is very down, but most people that are bass fishing catch just as much walleye as they do bass. Ain't that right, Spence?
That's right, bud.
That's right. All we're doing right now is we're fishing these rocky reefs. That stuff right there, that's all the rock. That's like sand or anything like that, but these little rock ridges, and all we're doing is searching for the rock on these reef tops. We'll catch a 6 yet. It'll happen. Oh, I gotta put Chris Young back on. Well, that's gonna be all she wrote, boys and girls.
Good morning, guys. It is day 2 on the Mille Lacs. Tell you what, boys, we have a beautiful morning. Spencer, is this a good backdrop to catch a 6? It looks beautiful. Look at those fall colors. Nice sunrise. No one in the RV lot. Yesterday wasn't terribly eventful. We really didn't fish for all that much. It was only 3 to 4 hours. Didn't really find them. We're gonna have to do some more searching today, but 6-pounder is still the goal. The program for today is the same program as yesterday. Throw the Ned rig until a 6-pounder eats it. Spencer, we got a bass?
Yep.
Are there still bass in Mille Lacs?
I don't know, this one seems a little pricier than anything else with fat lately.
What do we got here?
Like a 3-pounder.
A Mille Lacs 3-pounder.
Big chunker though. Putting on the Schmied bag.
The Schmied bag? They're eating deadly Nedleys all day long. Well, I've seen like big walleye here before and they just look skinny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. On the swim bait.
Coming up.
Crush that little paddle tail. Oh, he's coming up.
Oh, he's a giant too.
Oh, you know what? It's good to catch a fish. It's good to catch a fish finally. I've watched you stroke them. I switched up to a little paddle tail swim bait. Got to tighten that drag. This guy's all of 10 inches, so he's not going anywhere. I switched up to a little, oh, well, he was enough to break the line. This is not the giant Mille Lacs smallmouth that we came up here for. I switched to this paddle tail, which is now ruined.
Yeah, good thing they don't make those anymore either.
Switched to this paddle tail because he's caught 3 on a big Alabama rig. They were not hitting deadly Nedley. There's one. Yep. I don't think it's very big. Actually, I know it's not very big. But yeah, on the swim bait. Cast it off at like 11 o'clock. I'm on the dinks at the Mille Lacs. We've been catching fish, guys, but we've honestly been struggling for what the goal was. The goal was to come out here and catch the 6 and then a couple 4s and 5s, obviously, to throw in with them. But it's been mostly little 1 to 3 pounders, which I'll take. I'm not complaining, but we're not accomplishing our goal quite yet. There's one. It was on the fall. This one's got a little bit more power to him. Yeah, get the musky net out. I was counting it down and I felt a tick on the way down.
That was a good one.
Oh, this is a big one, dude. Big one, dude. That's a horse, man. Oh my. That's at least 5. That's a good one, boys. Look at how fat that thing is. Swim bait on the fall. Is this what Mille Lacs is all about? Hell yeah. Look at this belly.
Hell yeah.
5.5. He's gonna be close to 6.
Dude, it's only 4.4. Just kidding. It's 5.4, 5.3.
Oh, it's 5.7.
Is it?
Yeah. 5.62.
Not a boy. Let's give him a breath here.
So that's a 5.62. That's like a 5-pound, 9-ounce, 10-ounce smallie. Look at this belly. It's really not that long. It's just so fat. And they get fatter than this?
Oh yeah.
There's not even goby in here. That's usually how smallmouth, like on the Great Lakes, get gargantuanly fat. All right, we'll get a couple pictures. Back into the drink she goes. Letting go of this mule. I don't even think she could fit more food in her.
Should we measure it?
I would be kind of curious. Yeah, get that tape measure real quick, because I don't think she's 20.
That's a good tape measure we got here, folks. Put it on there anyways, though.
I really don't think she'll be much longer. Yeah, dude, she's barely 20.
We got an 18-inch tape measure.
She's barely 20 inches. That's why she's not 6 pounds.
Is it a she or a he?
Oh, it's a she.
Is it?
It's a she. Gonna let you go, and you're gonna swim down. Wonderful. Wonderful. That was a she. Her name was Darla. In about a year, she'll be 6.5 pounds when she gets 21 inches. Spencer, when are you gonna catch yours, bud? You can't take me to your spots and not catch a big one.
Quit looking at how ugly you are.
Minnesota?
Sure, you'll get really wet.
We're trying to switch spots right now. We're basically just getting swamped. We're kind of mid-lake and there's a strong north wind right now. And Mille Lacs is a giant lake. It's like, what, 150,000 acres?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, 150,000 acres. Oh, God. So I think we're gonna pull out right now and go to the north end of the lake so we don't get destroyed like we are right now.
Ready?
Oh, that's a fish. I thought I was snagged.
Wow, nice hook set.
I thought I was snagged on the bottom, dude. Checking my text messages, this thing never hit the bottom. I threw out the Ned rig because I just broke off my swim bait. It's so windy that we're doing a drift.
Big one?
Yeah, it's better than any other we've caught in the last 3 hours. I'll tell you that. This Ned bait is a do-nothing rig, especially when you're just drifting. Come here, bud. What's the problem, Spence? Oh. My foot's a little wet. Another beautiful smallmouth from the Mille Lacs. Thank you, bud. Now you want your Ned rig back?
Not really.
No? That's what he ate, boys and girls. Tiny little pumpkin thing.
Hey, that's your Ned rig.
Is that one? Oh, she's a...
Big one. Leave the net.
Oh, I got one doubled. We're doubled. Hey, we're doubled, boys. Spenser's a little bigger than mine. Hey.
Oh, this net is heavy.
Well, here's mine. There's Spenser's. Put them next to each other. Here's a little bit bigger. That's the first double. At least I'll say goodbye to mine. You gonna weigh him? That's 3.8. Calling her. How much is that? 4.6. That's a 4.5 pounder. It's a lot bigger than it looks. These fish are just so fat. It's hard to tell. There's one. Caught a fish.
I got it.
You got it? Spencer's gonna shut off the music.
Turn off Brett Young. Suck. What do you got, a goodie?
It's been a long while. He thumped it hard. I think it's a smallie.
Ooh, that's a goodie.
Oh, oh, oh. Brown guy.
Hey, calm down, Skeeter. He got on. Oh, look at that. Look what he has on, folks. He has on my
Spencer's Niedermeyer.
Oh,
Oh, good job, bud. Spencer, what give me a play-by-play. What happened there? Why is that fish now at the bottom of the lake?
he's not sucked. First thing. And,
Well, that's the first fish we've caught in quite a while. It's been a struggle on the Mille Lacs. We need some more. Who was that guy? Who was this guy? Brett Young. This video is all over the place because this day is all over the place. In case you didn't know, Brett Young.
you suck.
In case you didn't know, this day is all over the place. What do we got here, bud?
A smallmouth bass, Chris.
I'll get the salmon net out on him. There's your fiver.
See that?
Huh? Did it just come off?
Just popped off. How big is that? Z's hooked up too.
Oh!
Doubles. Let me see this.
That's high 4s, low 5.
Z's hooked up, doubles.
Zach's hooked up.
That's a fat one there. Holy wuck.
Kind of a slow afternoon here, but Spencer just got a big old Walter on the little Ned rig here. Spence, how big would you reckon?
154 inches, 78 pounds, state record. Mille Lacs has no walleyes left though, they tell me. Just a beautiful specimen. Look at how skinny he is. Is that a male? Or a
Yeah, it's
spawned
gotta
out
be.
female?
That's like mid-high 20s.
Not big. Nice and skinny.
So to give you guys a little update, I know this video is
it's probably going to be all over the place. But like I said before, that's just because this day is really all over the place. We haven't gotten on any sort of pattern at all. We've just poked around a ton of different places. Wherever we found the rock, we found scattered smallmouth. We've only caught like, what would you say, like 15?
100.
100, so 15. Either way, it's been a fun day, just not a ton of fish action. We just kind of been wandering around, just getting random bites. That's how the day's gone.
All right, guys, it is now like 2 days after this video was filmed. Spencer's driving me to the airport right now. It was a really fun first day, but as you guys saw, we caught a lot of nice fish, but it was really random, really scattered, and it took all day to catch all the fish that you saw in the video. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Day 2 of Mille Lacs is going to be out tomorrow, and then we muskie fish at the end of the day too. So that's a fun video. Spence, want to sign off?
Signing off. We'll see you guys in BC in about a week.
Oh yeah, me and Spencer are going out of the country. This is a species of fish that I could not know less about. If we catch that big one, that'll be just amazing. So I'm gonna go catch my flight. I'll see you guys tomorrow.